everyone. I am Damien Holbert from TV Guide Magazine and TV Insider, and I am talking with Bethany Joy Lenz and Kristoffer Polaha from A Biltmore Christmas on Hallmark, one of our TV Guide Magazine cover shows.
There she is. Well, that was some spill you took.
Give her some space.
All right.
Somebody got the license plate of that bus.
She's concussed.
I'm fine.
Hey, Lucy, what year is it?
1947.
Yeah.
And who's president?
Oh.
Yeah, we should get her a doctor.
No, I know this. Truman?
That a girl.
Oh, where did he go?
Who?
Oh, the man with the hourglass. Where did
Gus?
he go?
I think he went that way.
You guys, congratulate. This movie blew me away. The batch this season is so good, but there's so much fun in this because there's so many things going on. Like, there's time travel. There's the in-joke of Bethany, your character, writing the reboot of a classic movie. The back and forth, the super fan of the original movie, that character cracks me up. The costuming, like, it's super fun. And then Chris, you get to play this dashing, like, it's almost like you were born to play a character from the 40s.
100%.
Right? That must have been was it a comfortable feel for you?
It was a good fit. Yeah. I think I did miss my my era.
Yeah. And you guys got to film like right after the holidays last year. So the hotel, which doesn't usually allow a lot of filming there, you guys got to film when it was already decorated, right?
That's right.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was one of the things that was so exciting. I remember they said they're doing a Biltmore Christmas. And I was like, please tell me we get to go and see everything, all the decorations left up. And they did. They left them all up for us for a month. It was so beautiful.
And to get
Joy, do you remember how those lights were hung from the trees that one night? We were like down like in a grotto area, and
We were amazed.
It was
The
amazing.
detail put into that property and what they do at Christmas time, and how it's just the level of excellence everywhere you look is top notch.
And this is because you guys have done these holiday movies before, but very few of them actually film around the holidays. Did it really lend something else to the production?
Sure, because all the
yeah.
decorations they were authentic. It wasn't anything that it's not like our set guys were there spraying bacon fat on the trees for snow and making like like you turn a corner and it's summertime and everybody's walking around with their surfboards or something. I mean, we were really in the middle of it right after Christmas. So yeah, for me it did. I don't know, Chris.
No, we had inclement weather. It snowed one day. So we literally had rain and snow that we kind of had to deal with. So the clothing was appropriate.
Right.
When you shoot in, Alberta, Canada in July, and you're supposed to be at Christmas time and it's 102 degrees. I remember I literally did a Christmas movie. It was mosquitoes and a heat wave. And we're sitting there with, putting on parkas and a scarf and a hat. And you're like, this is not fun. No, Biltmore Christmas was remarkable. It was unbelievable. We had like 1940s cars. Everybody was in costume, and the house itself, which was, this incredible living monument to the Gilded Age of industry in America. I mean, it's a unique piece of property set in a unique place. Ashland was sort of a destination for the North to come and get relaxation and rest, because apparently the waters were special and they had almost like a tonic quality to them. So, you get this guy who comes here with his mom and he's like, I'm going to build a house, and builds this unbelievable, it's a kingdom. And the fact that it still exists today is a testament to that family. They've done it single-handedly, which is cool.
Just the bravery, because I never thought I'd see a Hallmark movie that had black and white sequences, that had like meta, like there's certain jokes obviously that we get in there that I don't want to spoil for anyone, because there's a joke that's perfectly placed. But like just the creativity and the level of elegance to the production is just like every year it feels like Hallmark is upping their game.
Yeah. That's certainly the case with this film. I mean, sorry, Joe, what were you saying?
We all felt that as well. We felt like we're doing something here that's extremely, it feels really elevated, and the access that we had to the Biltmore property and to all the, like, as Chris was saying, everything they were bringing in from costumes to the picture cars, the authenticity was really important. You could tell to Hallmark that they weren't just testing it out. They weren't just dipping their toe in the water. They really just went full-fledged, and it paid off. Hope. I haven't seen the movie yet either, but it seems like it
Oh,
did.
as people who are kind of like part of the Hallmark canon, do you now interact with fans? Do they come up to you and just be like, "Oh my God, I love this movie and things like that?" Because the Hallmark fans are there is like rabid as like BravoCon fans.
Yeah, even more. No, the Hallmark fans, I've done it. I was a part of the DC universe, and you hear about Comic-Con fans and the comic fans having this rabid sort of ferocity in who they love. And Hallmark, it's unbelievable. I mean, they show up and they support, and I mean, my kid will perform and they'll show up for my son. I mean, it translates across it's amazing. It's a really incredible thing.
Feels like a family, right? I feel like the fans feel integrated like a family, which is really what Hallmark's trying to create, is that sense of we're not just visiting you in your homes, but we're all doing this together in some way.
It's on brand. It's interesting. A Biltmore Christmas takes place at Biltmore House and Hallmark, both of which are family owned and family run companies. The Biltmore House is in generation 5. So from the guy who built it to the guy who's now running it, it's 5 generations. They call it G5. And Hallmark is in its 3rd generation. So you had J.C. Hallmark, you had his son, and now you've got Hallmark, Don Hall Jr. And it's an amazing, truly American story to build these. They're huge companies that are doing global things, that the brands are clean and they're identifiable, and they are privately owned, family run businesses. And it's all it takes is one generation to be like, yeah, I'm going to sell it, and we're done, and all the thing goes away. So to be a part of a family business like that, and to know that we're representing a brand, and to know that it's an actual, authentic, real thing, like it's not like we all showed up, this weekend in Nashville for a friend who was raising money for Alzheimer's, and it was an easy thing to do. It was an easy ask, and Hallmark got in there, bought tables, and made the invites. I mean, it was like one of those things where it's like, it's truly an authentic, organic company to be working for in that way. That and they lean in, we lean in. It's mutually beneficial, so it's cool.
I was asking the director how much,
John.
yeah, how much of His Merry Wife was actually filmed, because that's the movie. Like, I want to see that as an actual movie. Like, what is the story of His Merry Wife?
I said that on set. I was like, why are we not shooting a whole actual movie? But Chris and Annabelle and Colton all got moving on that, actually.
Yeah. Actually we have 3 scenes. I'm cutting them and editing them in my house. I've got 2 done. I've got 1 more to go. And they're like snippets of the movie, and it's gonna be cool. I'm gonna give them to the folks at Hallmark and let them do what they want with them.
Oh, they got to social that, because it is. I was like, I want to see what this entire movie was that has these fans coming to the hotel to visit the location.
No, they
Right.
absolutely should film an entire version of that movie and
There's
release
why.
it. It
Yeah.
would become a
Oh my
classic.
God. Yeah. Congratulations to both of you. I cannot wait to talk to you again for other movies and projects. Thank you so much. And everyone, do not miss A Biltmore Christmas on Hallmark. You guys, thank you so much. And have a great holiday.